Welcome to Millennial Golf Club. We got a really cool one today. We have brought in a big bomber. My speed can't keep up with things, so I brought in Cody. So we're going to be playing most of the main settings that you would see on this loft sleeve. I don't think it really behooves us to do -1 and draw mode for your speed.
No.
But we're going to do obviously stock. We're going to do, or neutral, I should say. We're going to do +2. We're going to do -1, and we're going to do the draw setting, right?
Yep.
So those things, at least we can see those things, and with your speed, how much they adjust, right? So it's the Callaway Paradigm Triple Diamond, correct?
Yep.
Yep. Callaway Triple Diamond, and this is Cody for all those that haven't seen him on the channel before. Obviously, it's just been me the first couple of videos, so it'll be nice to have some fresh blood in.
No,
you know?
absolutely, I'm excited.
And at his speed, it's cool to see the big variances. Someone in my speed, I'm only hitting at 260, right? It's not going to see as much variance in terms of these alterations. But somebody at your speed, what's your normal driver carry?
285, 290.
Okay.
Somewhere in that zone.
So definitely
We're gonna
should
test
be.
that today.
Yeah, we're gonna test.
Yep.
Yep. And of course, he's a human being.
Yeah.
Things happen. But the nice piece here is as you test those and we do +1 or +2 at your speed, that should really balloon the ball or bring it down or God forbid, draw a ton or something like that. But we'll let him get into it. We're gonna start off with just the regular neutral setting, 10.5 degree Paradigm Triple Diamond. Fire away.
Got it. Ventus Black 7X.
Ah, yes.
A little bit of that. Fun fact, I played this hole. I parred it. Small victories. Let's see if I can do the same here.
You par 18 at St. Andrews, you're doing okay in life.
Small victories in life, okay?
Ooh, that's a good start.
Ooh.
And for those listening, I'm just going to be kind of narrating Cody as he goes here. Really hot one to go with 171 ball speed to start. So, he's in the fairway on the shot to start with.
We're in there. Might have been a little
Ooh,
left.
even hotter.
Yeah, a little left on that one, but
Little draw to it.
still
That's good.
good carry.
Would you say your normal height window is 100, 110 for the driver?
Yeah, I would say definitely if I'm playing at 10.5, we should be up
Sure.
well above 100.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and that's, with your speed, it makes a ton of sense, right? Especially with the Triple Diamond.
A little
Solid.
bit slower on that one.
Solid. 162 height.
See, the smash factor was a little off on that.
So this one may not be the shot for Scotland.
No.
Unless the
no.
wind's behind you, then you're over the Valley of Sin and you're
Yes.
on the green. Isn't it called the Valley of Sin? The little trench under behind the green.
I should know that.
Yeah, that's
I
all
should.
good. That's all
That's
good.
one of those things. I went to high school. I was just trying to breathe and hitting this shot, to be honest. So wasn't exactly taking everything in. The other part of it was
Totally.
30-mile-an-hour winds, rain. We got there that day and it was sunny and beautiful. A few days before that, playing the tournament. Into this day, woke up at 4 in the morning, got the lottery to go out there.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that was
What a life.
cool, but also it's cold.
And from what I recall, you mentioned that you played a different course that morning. Is that correct?
Yeah, the Jubilee
Okay.
course.
The which one? Sorry.
Jubilee.
Oh, the Jubilee. It's like Cherry's Jubilee. We'll find the.
Try to put a solid one in here. I've had a couple lower speeds, lower smash factor.
Yeah, but really good hits, honestly.
Trying to get some movement forward towards the ball because I feel like that miss lately has been coming over a bit.
Whew.
There we go.
That one
should be
That one
better.
sounded good.
Yeah, tight draw, 295,
295.
314 total.
Okay.
Height, 115. Yep.
Yep.
Makes sense.
So I'm gonna hop in here and chat a little.
Cool.
So first round of shots seems to be kind of 290 to 295-ish carry, 110, 115 height, ball speed in the low 170s. Is that kind of typical for that stock setting?
I think so. You know, I think it's also depending on the variance. Growing up where there's a lot more wind, I would shut it down a little bit more.
Yeah.
Play the more 9.5 bunt type shots, but I'm trying to get more into that full swing.
Yeah. Yeah, and of course we're at sea level here, so everybody knows. Like, if you put Cody at elevation, I'd be afraid of how far the ball would go.
If it goes straight, it's fun. I should say.
Dude. Yeah. Things I wish I could do. But yeah, well, that's the stock setting. So we'll get into the next setting after this. Okay. Yeah, jumping back in for the next set of shots, we've put it in the regular draw setting. So still 10.5 degrees, a little more draw to it, which Cody's been hitting draws already, so it's going to be interesting to see like how much more it goes. Also, like, he's a very good golfer, so he can adjust as he starts seeing hooks. You know, he can lay off it a little bit or all of those things. But like, honestly, it shouldn't. I mean, if it starts being just duck hooks all of a sudden, then we know like that's obviously not the setting for you. But yeah, have you ever set it in the draw setting, just like regular? Because I feel like most of the time you're not a like slicer of the ball.
No,
ever.
I think my preferred shot is probably straight.
Yeah.
I mean, that's so odd to say that, of course, right? It's like, everyone likes to like fade it or draw it at some point. I think for me, if anything, I'd rather go a little left. Like that last shot we were hitting with the last one.
Yeah.
I'm safe there. That's fine.
I love that.
I think when it starts going right, I get a little bit nervous. When it really goes left, then I don't. So I keep everything pretty standard, and if I have a little bit of variance, that's fine. But it's usually the goal.
And that's fair. I think a lot of golfers, especially ones that kind of come from the inside, like your takeaway is a little bit like up and out a little bit.
Yeah.
But like when you come down through the ball, it is like very much on plane from the inside. And if you get too quick, it really does that hook.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's all timing.
Yeah.
Of course, right?
It is. Welcome to me.
Anyway, I'll stop yapping. Let the man hit some draws.
All right. And this was 10.5 draw.
10.5 draw.
10.5 draw. Standard. All right. Oh.
Wow, very
unexpected.
High. Very
Very high. Unexpected.
But honestly, like, side to side, the curve itself only moved 13 yards.
That's pretty sweet.
So
1.49 smash factor. It felt like it.
Yeah. And honestly, like, people talk about this triple diamond head as something that's so unforgiving. So this is only for people who are pros of pros, right? I've found hitting your driver now and then that it's pretty forgiving.
Yeah, it'll give you a little bit of love back. 168.
Also looked super solid. And you can see here with Cody, he's good enough that he knows where his club face is at, right, guys? Like, he knows and he feels that draw setting in there. Codes, the question I would ask you is, when you set the club behind the ball, does it look shut?
No.
It looks pretty neutral, even though it's in the draw setting?
I'm feeling it's neutral, but a lot of the things I'm doing, I think, is subconscious.
Yeah.
I know it's going to draw, so maybe not being as active with my hands at the bottom.
Yeah.
Plus, I've seen both of these shots push a little bit. I don't really push the ball.
Yeah.
So it's interesting, but
for this one,
nothing visually.
Fair enough. And that's not too shocking, because it's not going to take, like, these loft sleeve adjustments are not there to like shut the face 5 degrees or something like that, right? But on this one, instead of kind of like feeling it like through and staying open, go after one for me, okay? Like, don't be afraid to
give
like,
it the sauce.
flip your wrist.
Says.
Yeah, give it the sauce.
Give it the sauce. Great.
Really went after it.
Well, you said go after it.
And we're still straight.
Wide.
If anything, you just kind of popped it up a little.
Yeah, that height, I mean, that's where the trouble with the speed comes in, I think, is now when I have a height of 187, that's...
Well, yeah, you're not only losing, because it says totals 278, right? You're not only losing 20 yards, but whatever wind is up there is going to affect your ball like
done.
Crazy.
And Scotland has wind.
I've heard that.
Heard that. Okay.
I've heard that.
I felt like that when I turned my hands through a little bit
Ooh,
more.
that one sounded. Oh, there's
Yeah.
the draw.
Felt like I turned my hands through that one a bit more. I had to be intentional about it though.
No, and that's the thing, right? I don't think these settings, and this is the nice part about doing a test like this, I don't think these settings are like over the top changing, right?
Sure.
Like most of it is still your hands and how they, maybe the loft, but the draw setting, I don't know.
Ooh, that might be a little right.
Sounded good. A little bit right,
Little bit right.
but 298 carry, my goodness. My goodness, these are things
Height's
that
better.
I can't do.
I like the height better. Not a massive difference for me. Like if I'm out there, I'm not seeing. Arguably, for some reason, might have been just the first few swings that
Yeah.
put me a little bit left on those. But for the most part, inside, pretty square club face.
Yeah, and even the couple that I had you like go down after, you really only hit one like big draw, right? Like the draw setting isn't like all of a sudden making you like, I don't know. I'm trying to think who's like the biggest draw person on the tour. I don't know. Rory's got a pretty good draw, but
Not a bad draw.
yeah.
Wonderful strike, nice and low, but it is turning left on this wind.
I'm so that is a massive hook, and I disagree with you, Rory. That was just a bad shot.
Okay. So next setting is going to be +2 neutral, which given that you've had a couple of them that were already 180 feet in the air, I'm a little curious how these are going to go.
I'm wanting that 300 that way and then 300 that way. Let's see if I can.
I like that. Yeah, basically you're hitting a really long
pitching wedge.
long
Yeah,
pitching
yeah,
wedge.
it's good.
Yes, but no, we were just talking to Cody had asked off camera. He's like, "Do millennials use hashtags?" And I was like, "We're the ones that came up with them."
Hashtag moonball. I'm on the cusp, right at 97. So
Yeah, I would call
technically
you.
Gen Z, but I'm right on the cusp. I don't fit anywhere.
I would call you an elder Gen Z.
There we
which,
go.
like, honestly,
I'll take
I
it.
tend to get along with a little better. Young Gen Z, like people that are like 23 or 22 right now, I'm like, what are you guys doing? But anyway, let's go ahead and let you fire away on some.
Oh, it's weird because the grip is turned.
And that's something we could talk about too. Like the grip feels weird. Talk about that.
Not that I really use that as necessarily. I go a lot by sight.
Yeah.
I notice that because when I play, sometimes I get messed up by the shadow that
Sir, I'm afraid of my own shadow.
comes from the sun.
Yeah.
Staring down at it, I'm a very visual player.
Extremely visual.
Everything in my sight, my peripheral, all those things make a big difference.
Yeah.
One thing though that doesn't bother me is where the grip is at, because that's just muscle memory. at this point.
Interesting.
I put it right where it's
Because
at.
I know, I heard a joke. There's a guy named the Equipment Junkie on YouTube. Shout out to him. Shout out to Tej. But he says that he always does the golf pride thing down like ballers do.
Okay.
Because I think like Justin Thomas and a few other guys on tour always have. Because they are bugged by that little tiny visual, right?
It can be. That was a little toey. Probably a little, oh no, it went right. Look at that.
Okay. I mean, not like monstrously high.
No.
Because this is playing at 12.5 degrees, right? Like you're basically on a mini driver setting.
158. I feel like, and that's another thing I want to shout out too. A lot of my swings I'm trying to make as standard as possible. So I'm not trying to swing inside or over the top for a draw or a fade. Really trying to just keep things as consistent as possible.
Absolutely.
As fast as I swing.
And that's
I should
part
say.
of this test too, is like yes, I want you to adjust a little, just like how you do naturally. But the last thing I want you to do is change your swing to what the settings are doing. Wow.
Ooh.
That's not something we thought we'd see.
No.
Especially with so much
height
loft on it.
71.
This is interesting.
That's a really awkward conversation to walk over to the starter over there. I just want to state that. All right, let's try to put a good
Starters
swing on
like,
this.
oh God, I'm not going to try a Scottish accent. But
Yeah.
you almost hit me, laddie.
What are you doing in my swamp?
I'm gonna try a turn, shift. Let's do that. Turn, shift.
That sounded good. That's up to the moon. 164 though, not
164.
like crazy longer.
Not massive variance though. I think that's the
No.
point out of some of these adjustments that you're making, is it's not going to drastically black and white change
No.
everything about what's going on.
No, not at all. And like before, do you see the like extra loft on the club with this setting?
I do see that. That is one thing I do notice when I look down.
Yeah.
I feel that extra loft is there. I mean, it's easy out in here because you're kind of encapsulated by the simulator.
Yeah.
But I think out there, when you have more sky and I think more up, I suppose when I see more loft, I think
100%.
up.
Yeah, no, and that makes
So-
sense. Yeah, like you're not seeing as like natural light's not the same as a light above you. That sounded good.
175.
Ooh, I think that might be the highest ball speed.
Woo! 192.
Okay, we've officially achieved
Spin rate.
moonball.
What's that? What's 4460 spin rate? Is that a 9
That
iron?
is like a 5 iron.
5 iron. Not
Yeah,
9 iron. 5.
I believe in Gen Z terms that would be called #moonball.
Hashtag moonball. Ooh.
I'm kind of glad we saw one though, because like honestly, the others you couldn't tell that you were up at 12 and a half. The last one went what, 310?
Yeah.
It's like on a 12 and a half degree driver?
For fun, I'll hit up on one.
Yeah, hit
We
up
want
on
to
this
see.
last one.
We'll
Yeah,
hit
this
on the
last one, try and go
Try
after
to hit
it.
up on it.
Okay. I heard a little bit of turf before.
Well, I was trying to hit up on it.
And but still, like 150 feet is so much higher
That
than
is
most people can
way
hit a golf ball.
too high.
Honestly, like most of these shots, I don't feel like you hit like up into like the stratosphere, right?
No.
Like just that one that was 190.
Yeah, 190.
191, I think.
Yeah.
But like the vast majority of things, like this isn't a monumental shift, 2 degrees, right? Like, yeah, people would have you think that all of a sudden, like you can't hit it under the wind or you can't whatever. You're a good enough golfer that you can adjust and do those things, right? So, but yeah, no, really cool on that one. We'll go ahead and hop into the next setting, right?
Yeah.
So this one is going to be the -1 setting. So I would call this the bomber setting.
Yeah.
You know, insert giant explosion here.
Yeah.
Right? But this is the bomber setting to be like, if I was his coach and we were working on like only speed mattered, only distance mattered, this is what we go with.
Yeah.
Cool.
And try to get some of that height down because I know that's going to be something that we're going to.
Yeah, and stay as relatively stock as you can. But yeah, obviously adjust what's comfortable for you. Sounded great. Yeah, bringing that height down to like 130.
I like that so much better.
That's lovely. That's lovely. I think 176 is about the ball speed, the highest ball speed we've seen.
Yeah, 175, somewhere in that zone.
Yeah, yeah, something like that.
176. I think that spin still feels a bit high, but
Yeah, that's fair.
I think we're dialing it in.
It sounded smoked. A little draw to it, but man,
draw.
293 carry, 315 total. Jesus. I would say the ones that you really, really bomb actually are a little lower than the other ones. Is that typical
Yeah,
for what
I
you
think
see on the
so.
course?
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, it's also smash factor 146.
No, and you're hitting solid contact,
We're
but I
getting
mean
better
like
contact.
the ones that have gotten past 310 seem to be a little lower.
That one might be
A little right, maybe?
Might be a little right.
Yeah. But 140 up in the air, 297 carry, like, fuck.
Yeah. Easier to swing a little bit harder too when you're in the old simulator.
Oh,
room.
yes. The simulator bomber effect, as they say, right? Got 2 more here.
A little toey.
Toey, but like honestly, the modern
but
driver
forgiving,
loves
though.
the toe. What's that?
But forgiving.
Yeah, very forgiving. And this is something that I wanted to say like over and over about the triple diamond. From Paradigm on newer, the triple diamond's pretty forgiving.
Yeah.
If you have the speed, it's forgiving.
The club troll helps.
Absolutely.
Woo! But we can
Little
play that all
spinny,
day
little
long.
spinny, huh?
A little spinny. That's what I'm
Interesting.
noticing. Low spin shaft.
Especially like and low spin shaft with the Fuji black 7X.
Yep.
7X. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's 20. So yeah, no, like really cool what we've seen. Let's jump into a little bit of like what the numbers look like for each grouping. So looking at these first few here, right? These first 5. This is the neutral setting that you had. Pretty like, I mean, not all over the place, but like nothing like a million miles right or a million miles left. Like even the ones you missed left are probably like left rough by a little bit, right?
Yeah.
So this makes sense for neutral setting, 127 feet. And if you back up just a tiny bit, just so you can see all of the numbers here and so I can edit it. But yeah, so this is the neutral setting. Okay, so this was the draw setting, correct? Yes.
Yeah.
So draw setting, honestly, and we talked about it, only one of your shots really hit kind of a hook to it, if you will, right?
Yeah.
For the most part, like you lost one up in the air, but the others were kind of your typical like straight, but maybe 5-yard right miss.
Yeah.
Or 10-yard right maybe on some of these, but like distance, maybe spin came up a little bit and height came up a little bit. That's what I'd say.
Yep.
And this one was the +2 setting, right? So in all actuality,
Moonball.
it is actually, we did get the one moon,
Moonball.
hashtag moonball.
Moonball.
But we did get a little bit higher. Like
Yeah.
it didn't look it while you were doing it live, but definitely I would say higher arc makes sense, 12.5 degrees, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and then the last one being the bomber setting, right? Honestly, like didn't go massively further than the other shots. So like as you can see, like finagling a degree or two in any direction or going draw or whatever doesn't really do that crazy much. It's more
Yeah.
down to the player,
Yeah.
right? But 171 ball speed, it definitely did come down. Peak heights 130. Spin came down a tiny bit, which makes sense with less loft, right? But yeah, thanks a bunch, Cody, for doing all of this. Appreciate y'all hanging out. Thanks again to come into the Millennial Golf Club. We'll be doing some fun stuff with Cody in the future, so really appreciate you guys, and we'll see you on the next one.
Awesome. Bye, y'all.
Bye, guys.